Okay, very good morning. Yes, sound. Okay. See, this is a new subject which can be completed in 10 to 15 hours maximum. You have to believe it that it can be completed. First of all, you should believe it. And point number 2, don't try to mug up anything or memorize anything because it's a open book examination. And next is it's 4 hours examination. So reading the question paper itself, you should take at least minimum 1.5 hours. Reading question papers, you should read 1.5 hours. Previously, they used to give 2 case studies of 50 marks. Now they are breaking up the case studies into 25 marks. And you have MCQs also there. So there is a high possibility that you can score in this subject. Unlike other subject, you can score in this subject. But since it is theory, you cannot get full marks. Obviously, you cannot get full marks. It is theory. If your handwriting is bad, you should not even take this course. Means like this subject you should not take. You should take some subject like GFRS or some other number-based subject. If your handwriting is bad, if your handwriting is decent, this subject is for you. And next is, since it's an open book examination, some based, even if it is open book or you have to write on your own, doesn't make any difference. So theory based subject, it makes a big difference. Okay, so I expected this. So sir, what is ICAS expectation? If it is an open book, even for example, you know the exact place and page from where you have to take that. If you literally copy paste, you think you are getting good marks. You will get good marks. Nothing like that. I have seen a copy of the papers. That person has literally copy pasted exactly what is there, but ICAI has not given him marks. You have to interpret. So you have to see and you have to write in your own words, and the word should be there. See, as if you are not going to see and write, how you will write? You know the provisions. Okay, so if you are going to write in legal language, you will be putting some analysis, comments, conclusions kind of, right? So I say also expect the same thing. Maybe in provision alone you can copy paste. Okay, one time whatever we have given in our case study book, literally that question came in ICAS examination. Literally one question came from that examination. That person fully copy pasted the answers. The answer is equal to suggested answers, but he has not given full marks. Because the expectation is not to copy paste. The expectation is how you are going to analyze that. So it's not copy pasting. Please understand, it's not copy pasting. Okay. See, last time in GFRS 6 paper one question came from FR directly from the institute material. You can copy paste that. They cannot reduce any marks because there is nothing to do any interpretation on that. So, but in economic law you have to interpret. The case law will go to 2.5 pages. 2.5 page, one question. 1 year, one question. It will go 2.5 page in the exam, main exam. It may be 25 marks only, but it will go 2.5. One side plus second side, then third side first half. First page first half will go for just headings of ICA. Some headings will be there. Then only 8 or 9 lines will be there. Then one full page. Then the second half page. This is a case study. From then they will ask MCQ. So on the MCQ will go for 1.5 page. So first they will give one case, then based on that case they will give one case study, then they will ask you to do write descriptive. And point number 2, you cannot leave any of these chapters. Okay, ICA itself given one choice, WTO, that World Trade Organization. Previously it was there, now they have removed that. So ICA themselves has given one choice, you need not read that. So other case laws mandatorily you should read. Previously, since there is only 2 questions possibility, they have lot of trouble in mixing the cases. For example, RERA has to be mixed with Competition Act. Okay, IBC has to be mixed with some other act. FEMA has to be mixed with Binami Act. So, how to mix 2 cases is the biggest question mark, it's a challenge for them. So now they have, since they split it into 4, they can easily ask all the 4. Can you able to understand? So I have a restriction previously. ICA had a restriction that in 2 questions I have to cover 5 different laws. So I have to mix mandatorily. Now what they can do, IBC separator they can ask one question. RERA separator, they can ask one question. Then competition with one more, they can mix. Then they can ask Binami separately or in combination. Can you able to understand? So this gives some more liberty for ICAI to frame more questions. Okay, this is first point. Then, sir, 4 hours is given. How to write? See, prove your brilliance first. Okay, don't do just copy pasting. Prove your brilliance that you know. And mandatorily you write section numbers. Okay, since you are going to see and write, mandatorily write section numbers. Give as if the paper should be as if you are giving some opinions to some chartered accountant opinions to some clients. And the mari you should write. This is what ICAI expects from us. Can you able to understand? So if we can deliver this kind of expert opinion in your answers, then ICAI will give you marks. It is possible to get 90 plus also in this subject. 90 plus is possible. Even though it is theory, 90 plus is possible. People have already taken 90 plus. Okay, our student maximum mark is 80. One student got 80. So 80 is the maximum mark before time. Last time we got 76 or 74. This time we got 74 is the highest mark. This November 19 examination, 74 is the highest mark. I expect sometime, okay, because this time is little difficult. This time because the pattern has changed from May 19 to November 19, the pattern has changed, and the question itself is little bulky this time. Okay. So yes, obviously it's an open book examination and 4 hours is given for you. Please don't write fast. 4 hours is given for you. The 4 hours, see, first of all, you should make sure why ICAI has given 4 hours. They will make the question paper, even though it's just 100 marks, they will make the question paper. This 100 marks itself will take 4 hours for you. Okay, can you able to understand? See, if I am the examiner, I can say, sir, it's an open book examination. Okay, so student has to complete in 2 hours. But ICAI has given extra than the normal paper of 3 hours. They have given extra 1 hour. That means the paper will take 4 hours to complete for the expectation. Can you able to understand? This is what. So you have to utilize at least 3 hours 45 minutes, and you should read a question thoroughly. I will tell you how to read the question. On reading line by line, you should try to come to a conclusion. Scenario conclusion. Like it is started like this, it may be ending like this. It may be. So after reading the second line, you will be like, no, that is not the scenario may be different. So each and every line when you are going to read from the exam and the question paper, you have to come to a scenario in your back end. So at least by end of the question, 6 to 7 scenarios is ready, but actually only one scenario is the right scenario. So if the question is started, okay, it may end in 5 different scenario, or the examiner thinking may be like 5 different points, but any one point is the right point. So you have to catch hold of that point. That is what it is. Okay. So line by line you should frame how it will end and which section they are going to ask question. Sometimes unnecessary information they will give. Some unnecessary information. Krishnan started his business in 1976 and he was very successful till 2013, 2016, and after a market slowdown, it's all unnecessary. See, they have to build a case, means they have to give some introduction to the case. They should tell the hero what is his occupation. So they have to build the case. It is their duty to build the case. So you have to go by it. Okay, then these things and all you need not worry. Once it started like, okay, this they are going to, okay, the hero is into construction business. He is a promoter of a big building. Okay, this is RERA. Then it will come. The hero charges very less prices to capture the market. Oh, competition is getting affected. Okay, Competition Act, penetrating pricing. Keep remembering it. Then the hero, since it's a real estate, one of the politician is ready to invest his money into his, either it can be Binami Act or it can be something else, prevention of money laundering. So Binami and prevention of money laundering will also come to place. So like that, after reading every line of the question, back end you should tell, okay, this is included, okay. Then they will tell one of the allottees, the home buyers, because hero is promoting the building, one of the home buyers is ready to invest in this apartment. He is sending the money from abroad. Okay, the money is received in the mom's name. So the son is sending the money from abroad, the money is received in the mom's name, the mom is investing the money. Appo MCQ la there may be a possibility whether the son sending the money to the mom, whether it is a binami, question may come. Okay, because the apartment is bought in the name of mom, but the money is belong to the son of that mom. So there is a possibility of, so on reading the line, in your mind you should frame that there is a possibility that from this line an MCQ can come. And till you complete that case study, you have to remember the first paragraph, because there will be 8 to 10 paragraphs. Each paragraph will give in a different direction. Okay, so till you complete the last line of the case study, you should remember the first paragraph. So what you should do, you should keep underlining the question itself. Okay, in this line, okay, this is what it is. And they will introduce so many characters, you should remember the characters. Because in the MCQ, they will ask, this character has done something, whether it is covered under this, and they will ask. So you should know what are the characters. Harry Potter Mari, there are so many characters introduced in every case study. Okay, so and the character's name you should remember. So underline character's name, underline under which act the problem comes, etc. Under what are the problems. So then after underlining the question, immediately you can put the section numbers. Okay, turn the page numbers from this. Okay, just take some time to take some page numbers, and you have to put flaps. Okay. You have to put flaps. Okay, so I will tell you what are the important section numbers once the class is almost over. Now I will tell you, you put flaps, the color flaps la irukulla, you just put. Okay, but don't put so many flaps, because appo flap ku flap ponnum. Okay, so put some flaps, so and have some master bit. Okay, I will give you soft copy of master bit. Okay, other you can take a printout or anything like that. Then I will be giving you a question bank book. Okay, a question bank is there. So what you should do means, one time the full question bank you should go through, because what kind of questions they are asked previously in RTP, MTP, okay, and they will give, institute has given some sample questions. Then from law paper, old syllabus law paper, Competition Act is there. From there I have taken case studies. Then CS question papers, CMA question papers, I have taken case studies from that. Then IBC from our law, that is new syllabus as well as old syllabus, IBC, I have taken the case studies from that. So these many things are now available for you to read. Okay, so it is your duty to go through once. Full case study, you should go through once. You need not mug up anything. Okay, but underline important sections whichever is discussed in the case study. You just underline that, because most of the time they have to repeat that. They don't have an option, because only few sections of that act can be converted into case studies, not all the sections. Only few sections of the act can be converted into case study. So what you should do, you should mandatorily read all the case study once and underline important section, whatever section is discussed, and immediately you put reference of this institute material in there, and that material here. Okay, so because you are going to follow only two books, one is ICA material, another one is my case book. Please don't take or buy any other book other than this book, otherwise you will get confusion. Okay, you can do one more thing, you can take law book. Okay, if you are having my question bank, if necessary you can take our QB2, because that is economic law question bank, IBC, other things are covered there, so you can have that together. Understood? So this is what the brief introduction. So we will start the subject now. Now another small introduction for the subject. What are the act which is there for you? First of all, this WTO has been removed. I don't know whether your books has WTO. If your book already has WTO, remove it. Okay, it's not necessary. We have Competition Act, we have RERA, Real Estate Regulation, then we have IBC, Insolvency Bankruptcy. Oi, it's there in your book, open it. Oh, introduction, yeah, say, okay, yeah. So IBC, then PMLA, Prevention of Money Laundering, then FEMA, then Binami, Prohibition of Binami. Now compare with the first group. What are the common syllabus? Foreign exchange, FEMA, PMLA, insolvency. These three are common subject. So in law, first group also we have these three. So whoever studied first group law, okay, they should be having a thorough knowledge in this. Thorough means thorough knowledge. So அப்போ அவங்களுக்கு ஓப்பன் புக் இஸ் அடிஷ்னல் அட்வான்டேஜ். Okay, without seeing this itself, you may tell the answer. But open book means some additional advantage. Then RERA is the new subject we should read. Binami is a new subject we should read. Competition Act, it's there in old syllabus of law. They have taken into new syllabus of economic law. So anybody who have converted from the old syllabus to new syllabus, this Competition Act very easy. Okay. So this is what it is. So what is primarily we should read is RERA and Binami, which is totally new for us. Okay. So we will concentrate first on RERA, then we will go for Binami, third we will go for IBC, then we will go for competition, okay, then PMLA kind of.